Hello, guys. A little bit earlier, I'll be back on the road today at our regular time. So, to make sure that we get the value from our Worthy Me journal, I am coming on earlier. We'll give it a second to catch up for Instagram. Few of those that come on live would love to see you, so I will give it a second to notify you. Holding our journal, amazing journey through Worthy Me, Victoria Rader, founder of You to Shine, on our Worthy Me movement. We're activating powerful quotes and concepts from this journal as we're deepening our relation to our worth. And today we are on page 97 of the journal. On page 97 of the journal, we have a very powerful quote from Glennon Doyle, which states, "Treat yourself like someone you love." Treat yourself like someone you love. What does it mean to treat yourself like someone you love? I define love as life originating, vibrant emotion. It is that simple. If you love someone or something, you add life to it. So when you love yourself, you add life to every cell of your being, to every fiber of your being. And I would like to challenge us for the rest of today to talk to yourself verbally, because your cells are listening. Your body is listening. The way you would be talking to someone who is so deserving of love, because God thought you are worthy and deserving of that love. So how would you be talking to yourself verbally? Why? Because we can have so many conflicting thoughts at the same time, so much so that we can get stuck in our mind and spend their time being frozen and not acting. But when you speak, you're focused on what you're saying. So for one day only, as an invitation, speak to yourself with love. Like, look at yourself in the mirror, log the eyes in the mirror and say, "I love you. You are worthy of God's love, so you're worthy of my love. I love you." And then think of something loving to encourage yourself with. So when you're doing something and things are not working out, say, "Hey, you're doing your best, keep going." Verbally encourage yourself, verbally love yourself. And then, do you know what your love language is? If your love language is physical touch, hug yourself and hold yourself. You don't need someone to hold you and hug you. Pet yourself, like rub your hand, rub your feet if it's physical touch. If your love is acts of service, what would you like to consider to receive? Give that to yourself. If your love language is gifts, get yourself a little gift, right? So, and if your love language is the words of affirmation, as I'm saying, talk to yourself with great love. I sometimes text myself, like if I wanted to send something to myself not to forget, I will text something to myself. And so you can actually send a text from you to you with something encouraging you want to receive. Now, I had an amazing thing that came through a session with a very dear client of mine today. That particular client had subconscious limitations from the programming of misunderstanding their zodiac. So their zodiac was a limitation. So I actually went to ChatGPT and I said, if I wanted to have a verbal, powerful speaking of the truth and a blessing to this particular zodiac sign, to that gender that the person was, how would I convey that? And we read and activated those 3 powerful paragraphs. So you can do that. You can ask for it specifically and receive that. And so that person's homework is to read that to themselves every single day, to receive that as a blessing. So if we were to receive verbally the blessings, imagine how powerful our life will be and how beautifully it will unfold. And so with that, one thing I do want to offer to you at this time as an encouragement for you to love yourself is a blessing from our Empower-Me app. So let's see what the app is tuning to and see what our blessing comes through at this time. May you be blessed with prosperity and abundance. May your receptors for giving and receiving be balanced in the best and highest way to benefit you and all of humanity. May you prosper and thrive. Be blessed. Activating the blessing of thriving. May you thrive as you, because when you love yourself, you feel you're deserving of thriving. You feel you're deserving of receiving the love that God has for you. So, our task, our challenge, our joyful thing to do today is to be loving to yourself, because God thought you are worthy of God's infinite love. And you and I are definitely worthy of our own. Love you.